Question, the member from Essex.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Corrections and Community Safety. Speaker, the Auditor General's report made it alarmingly clear that this Liberal government is not prepared to manage a major emergency in this province. The AG highlighted that emergency management plans haven't been updated since 2008 and that provincial nuclear emergency preparedness planning hasn't been updated since 2009. And communities like mine in Amherstburg, who are within the fallout radius of the Fermi 2 nuclear plant in Michigan, are left vulnerable with no support for a potential disaster from this government. We're joined here today in the gallery by Fire Chief Bruce Montone and Deputy Chief Leeds Home from the town of Amherstburg. They're here on behalf of our community to listen to your answer to this important question. And the question is the same one that this town has been asking since 2015. When will the Liberal government provide the same level of support to the town of Amherstburg as it does for other designated municipal areas that receive assistance in Ontario?
Thank you. Minister of Community Safety and Correctional Services.
Thank you very much for the member for his question, and I want to say welcome to our legislature, to our chief here today. You know, Mr. Speaker, the Auditor General agreed that Ontario can respond and will respond to any emergency. And her findings were actually very consistent with those of our earlier independent review. Our response could be more efficient. And this is exactly why we launched our new emergency management action plan, and that includes the release of an updated provincial nuclear emergency response plan in the coming weeks. We're also going to expand our emergency management capacity through agreements with our neighbouring provinces and states to share supports and resources, and also supporting our municipality by making it easier to access critical supplies and resource, and by improving information and resource sharings, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Speaker, with all due respect, none of that answer addresses the issue that the town of Amherstburg is in right now. Speaker, the province has been aware since November 2015 that in the event of a nuclear accident at the Fermi 2 facility, the town of Amherstburg does not have the equipment, the personnel, the expertise, or the capacity to appropriately respond to such an event. Despite clear letters to this minister and submissions to the Provincial Nuclear Emergency Preparedness Plan highlighting the danger to our community, the minister has effectively ignored all of our concerns. Will the minister tell this House when the people in Amherstburg and the entire region of Essex County can expect the same resources and assistance so they can plan to be as safe as other designated communities in Ontario?
Minister.
Well, I'm very happy to respond again to the question. You know, Mr. Speaker, our nuclear power has been the backbone of Ontario's energy supply for 40 years in Ontario, providing a clean energy that will help us to get rid of dirty coal and meet our GHG reduction goals. You know, when you look at what we are providing for a municipality such as Amherstburg, Offman, which is our agency, will help from both our government and our federal partner in supports with the municipality, will help actually strengthen its nuclear emergency management program. What we do, Mr. Speaker, is help work together, enhancing the planning, the training, our public education, emergency exercise to ensure that the community that has the continued ability to respond to emergency and nuclear. We've also took note of the letter that was sent during the public consultation, and our expert panel has